Hi guys, this is a review of this Cibest mini projector that I got from Amazon. So I'm going to connect here my iPhone, my Firestick, my Android phone, my computer, everything, so you see how it works. Okay, so it's super small. There's a lens in front. Here you can just control the focus, a button to turn it on and off, an LED, so you see that's working. Back here you see the connection for the power supply. USB, so you can load videos from here, HDMI, so you can connect your phone, you can connect also a Fire Stick TV, a Roku, or even your computer. Here you can connect a headphone or external speaker. I'm gonna show you working with the external speaker that I have back there, with my computer, cables, phone, everything, right? And here you have the speaker, that's not the loud, internal one. Here an inlet for ventilation, there's another one just right here as well. And here on the bottom you see the brand, that's the Cibest model W13. You can connect to power, AC 100 to 240 volts. It works super fine. So use with tripod or on your desk because there are the rubber feet, right? So super simple. Let me just put this on a tripod and show you how it works. Okay, now I have the projector here on this tripod. It's working, as you can see back there. I have the image on a screen or in the wall, right? Working pretty fine, connected here right now with my computer using an HDMI cable. So if I come here and use the remote control, I can just come here to HDMI and change to the HDMI port. Then it's gonna show the image from my computer. See here? Now it's in extended mode, so I can just come here to my computer and I can move from screen to screen if I want to, just like so. Working pretty fine. Okay, I'm just using an HDMI port here in the projector. See that I can connect any computer. I can also connect the USB thumb drive or Amazon Fire Stick and also the Roku, right? Let me just play something here so you can see how it works. Right now I have a video here on my computer, I'm playing. See here I'm approaching the projector so you can hear a little bit. It's coming here from this speaker.
Machine learning and neural networks took center stage. Remember when IBM's Watson crushed it on Jeopardy?
Let me just pause here. See, it's not that loud and it's playing here with the volume. Let me see here. It's up to maximum here and also here on the computer. Let me just double check. Again, all the way up. So the volume is not that high. Okay, let me just play something else here, like this one. A little bit better here. Let me just approach again. It's playing from the speaker right now. So it's not that loud. So what I can do here is just use something external like this one here, this is speaker, external speaker, and I can connect this to, let's say, a power bank, or I can just connect this to my cell phone charger. It's a USB port to power the device. I was trying to power directly from here. See that I have here a USB port, but it's not possible to power this sound here, this sound box, right? Or this speaker. So what I have to do is just use something like this, then I can just power it on, or I can connect to my phone charger, okay? So let me just show here that I can just use this one, put it here, and then just grab the cable and connect the cable here to this port, right? So I can just play from this speaker instead. Just connecting here. There we go. I'll just play again so you can compare now. So I come here again and play this one. It's not playing for some reason. Let me just double check here. Okay, power, it's off. Let me just power it on again. There we go. Double check that's connected. There we go. Now see this sounds better. I'm going to put the volume all the way up and then I'm going to disconnect from here to compare, okay? There we go, from here now. Back here. You see there's a big difference, right? So if you want to have a better sound, it's better to connect something here, some external speaker, then you can control the volume. This one has 2 speakers. Let me just move this back there. So basically working with the computer, and then you can also connect the cell phones like this one. I have here an iPhone, can just connect as well. Or you can connect an Android phone like this one. You just need to have the cables, okay? I have here cable for the Android. Here is HDMI to USB-C. And I have for my iPhone, I have an iPhone 11, so I need the lightning cable to HDMI, okay? It works pretty fine. Let me just show here that I can connect my iPhone first. Just come here, connect the cable. It's a lightning cable, or you can use the other cable to connect the newer iPhones. Just come here and you connect to the HDMI port. I'm just disconnecting my computer from here and connecting this one. And let's just hit play here. Now it's playing, see, the image is back there, working pretty fine. And the sound is coming from here. The volume is all the way up again. One more time you can connect an external speaker here, okay? Just stop this one. So see, that's pretty nice, pretty easy to just have a cell phone and this projector, because it's pretty small, you can carry everywhere, and you just connect your phone. Let me just do this with the iPhone and this cable as well. The Android phone and this cable. Same thing here. I'm going just to use this cable, connect it here to the HDMI port. And then the other end I'm going to connect here to the phone, okay? So this one is using this HDMI connection. Just connect here. Just wait for a while. It's going to show this HDMI connected message, and you see back there that's working. So just play here. You see that's working back there as well. Again, from the speaker here. It just works. Super simple, right? So the projector is good because it can connect to many devices. Another one that I have here as well is this Roku. I was testing, works pretty fine as well. I just connect it here. Then I have the image back there. And I can use the remote control, right? And just make sure the Roku is on. There we go. Was missing connection to the power adapter. There we go. It's booting up here the Roku, and it's going to work as well. So super simple, and from here you can select everything that you want, and you need to control the Roku from here and still use the remote control from the projector to control it, right? So you need to have 2 remote controls at the same time, here for volume and here for the Roku, and then it just works, right? There we go. I have Roku there, and you can also use Firestick. Let me just disconnect this Roku and use here a Firestick. That's the one, Firestick TV or Fire TV. Just connect it here to the HDMI port as well. And something is playing back there ready. Just grab the remote and I can control. I just approach here so you hear the sound again. There we go. I think this is not loud enough. That's why I recommend to have an external speaker here. Okay, so it's working. And then there's also a way to connect this thumb drive, right? Instead of loading something from the HDMI port, I can connect here and load from the thumb drive. I can have both connected, but I can just come here and insert the thumb drive. There we go. Then I need to come here and change the way I'm gonna use it, right? So here I just press the home button to go home, and from here it's gonna load the options to play movie, music, photos, or text. As long as I have the thumb drive connected there, you see here the symbol for the USB 2.0. You need to use the correct thumb drive with the extension for the files as well. I have another video here in the channel where I show how to use the correct thumb drive and also the extension for the files. So you come here for movies, you can see the movies available. This one, for example, is not working, unsupported file. So you just need to make sure that you have the correct file. There's some information on the user's menu. There we go. This is an MP4 file, 1920 by 1080, working pretty fine. This is just a preview. I can just put this on full screen. Super simple. Another one, MP4 as well, on full screen here. Right, then you just keep coming back here to home, and then you can also play music. You see here that just load what I want to see. In this case, music. I have everything on the thumb drive, every file there, but just load the music here, the songs, right? MP3 file, and the other one here is .wav file. It works as well. Super good. I just come back here to the main menu, and then I can load picture as well. You see here PNG file. It's loading here with the information. This is high resolution file, and you get a preview here, and when you press OK, you're gonna see in full screen. Okay, full screen sometimes takes a while to load. If you get this projector and you are trying to show some picture, just be patient. It takes a while to load. That's normal. You see a back screen here. You think this is not working, but this is for this is because of the high resolution. You see here now it's working, and you can also use like another PNG here, low resolution here. This one with lower resolution is going to load a little bit faster, but still you see a black screen for some time. Now it's loading, and then you can use also pictures like with JPEG. It loads pretty faster. So I recommend to use this one if you're doing a presentation or something. Just use JPEG. It loads faster, right? Let me just load another one. You see, super fast to load this one because it's a JPEG. Even with high resolution, it works pretty fine. Okay. So super simple, works with everything. And here you have the setup. You can just change the picture mode to standard and other modes, change color temperature, aspect ratio, the projection directions you can use from front and on different directions here, rear and also from the ceiling. Reduce the display size. You see here that I can control the size, a sound mode, and here's sleeper time, so you can just put this to sleep some time later. Language, restore to factory default, blending, OSD duration, blue screen, software and upgrade. There is no option to upgrade this one I was trying. There's no option available even in the website, right? The menu here, but it doesn't work. So it works pretty fine. You see everything about this projector. It's a pretty small one, works pretty fine. I'll leave the link here in the description for this projector and also for the speaker. I recommend get the projector, the speaker, and just watch the video about the thumb drive here if you want to have the correct thumb drive and file extension that works with this small projector. Again, this is the Cibest mini projector. You can get yours on Amazon. I highly recommend it, right, for iPhones and for Android phones and small things that you can use to project there, right? I hope this helps. Leave your comments here, subscribe to this channel, and I see you in the next one.